Oh, shit. Hello. Thanks for being in my studio. Welcome. I need to prepare some more papers today. I'm tearing pages out of a dictionary. And then afterwards, I'm creating these little pieces of paper so I can glue them and create this. So I'm not gonna tear like too much today, but I still need some more material. This one. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna put this aside. Okay, this goes here. Hello, Angela. Welcome to my studio. I need to prep some paper today. I need more to do my collage. Just tearing the sides because it has too much space and I don't want to use it. Eventually, I want to do some recycled paper out of these. Thanks for joining. Hi, Allison, John, Stav, Sister Mac. Hi. I'm preparing some paper out of dictionary pages. So I'm removing the sides first and I'm keeping it for a recycling project. I have too many projects. But for now, I'm focusing on covering 10 canvases with this paper. But like I finished yesterday with very few pieces, so I don't want to start gluing with so few pieces. So I need to prep a little bit more, and then if you stay with me, you're gonna see the gluing process maybe in about 10 minutes. So I'm removing the sides because I don't want to use it like white on white. It's not very interesting visually. And I decided to use a dictionary because I'm an author, so I'm using the words to connect my visual art to my work as an author. And I'll be writing 10 short stories that will go along with the paintings. So that's something I need to work on. I haven't started yet. I do have the ideas and the theme, but I haven't started writing. I feel like I have, I'm scared to start writing because what if it sucks? I get anxiety from starting to write. I'll see if I get as many people to watch as yesterday. We were at least 100 when I hung up after maybe an hour of work in my studio. We'll see today if we can reach that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to work for an hour because my daughter is home. She's sick. We'll see if she comes and interrupt me. So there's a method to tearing. It has to be a little sideways like that. I don't want the words to be all straight. And when I glue them like on all different sides. I always try to pick the side that has the most ink on it. If you want to help me, you can press the heart button so I get more people on the live. Today, record was yesterday with 3,000 people seeing my live, and I got 3,000 likes too. So very glad to be sharing my my work with you guys and to see the enthusiasm and the curiosity. You can ask me question. I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat, but sometimes I miss some questions, and I do apologize for that. It's not because I'm ignoring you, but it's because I have to look at what I'm doing. So sometimes I can miss what you're writing, but do ask questions. I like your comments. I'm very curious to know what you think. Yesterday, some people shared ideas that they got from watching me in their own practice, whether it's in a professional practice or more as a hobby. Some other types of paper can be used, obviously. Some people talked about magazines, newspapers, comic books, any book that is on its way to the recycling bin. You can use it. And also, I tried doing mixed media with fabric paper. Oh no, I don't like this. I made it too small. Yeah, so old patterns that were going to go in the recycling bin, I used big pieces of them and I glued them to a canvas. But this is what I need to be working on, because it makes so much sense with writing. And I'm an author first and visual artist second. So it just made sense to have this kind of project where I combine words with painting. And the painting is going to go on top of this. Oh, thanks for the likes. It brings in more people, so it helps me get more visibility for my work. The painting is going to be a flip cup pouring. So what that means, if you don't know what a flip cup pouring, well, a pouring is this. I do this with acrylic paints, and there are many ways to do pourings, but my technique is the flip cup, which means I put the paints in a cup using different layers. Like, you don't mix it, you don't blend it, and then you just put the canvas on top and flip the cup and then release the paint, and then that's when the magic happens. So I'll be creating 10 of those over this background. And since these pourings are based on short stories, I'll be picking different colors that will go along with the emotions of the story. So what I mean by that is that, you know how different colors represent, let's say green represents nature, peace, and red represents passion or anger. So I'll be picking colors that have to do with the story, and also I'll give it movement to reflect the emotion also. So if I go back to anger, the movement will be more shaky, more lines. So the painting, I'll just shake it a little to give it like a scary looking pattern. And if it's more a positive feeling, it'll be more flowy. I'll do like more, like when I move the canvas, I'll do more organic shapes. So that's what I'm working on right now. It's my first solo exhibit. It's gonna happen in May. I've been working really fast thanks to you guys, because each day I'm doing a live and so many people are coming to the live and just enjoying some time with me. It's very motivating for me to know that I have some people watching me work, and that's a way for me to keep going. Otherwise, it would be easy to say, I'll do it tomorrow, because I have so much time, right? It's in so many months. But right now, I'm lucky enough to get some time off my work. So that's why I get to work on this right now at this time. Otherwise, I would be in the office eating a sad lunch with my coworkers. But instead, I'm here in my studio at home with you guys. I can answer your questions if you have them. I'll be tearing some papers for the next couple of minutes, but afterwards I'll be doing the gluing, which I believe is more interesting to you guys, because I always get more people staying on during the gluing part, but I was really running out of paper. I didn't want to get my stuff out, like all the glue out, just for a couple of pieces of paper. I needed more, so bear with me while I create more paper. I really enjoy this time-consuming process. I know this can sound crazy to some people, but if I didn't like working with paper, I wouldn't have done a project like this. It just reminds me of a craft that I really enjoyed as a kid. Tearing paper and covering with glue. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but it used to be a trend in the 90s where you would cover different objects with paper and glue, like Mod Podge, and that would end up being a decoration in your house. Not that cute, but it was fun. I always tried to sell everything I was making, like every single craft I made as a kid. I'm like, oh yeah, someone can buy that. I used to sell things at school, bracelets mostly, plants. But nowadays kids can't do that. They can't sell things in school. So, thanks for staying on. I think I'm gonna move on right away to the gluing, because I'll tear more paper tonight, probably watching TV. So I need to prop my canvas because I'm doing the side right now, and I always glue it a little bit at the back and then turn it over. I use this little thing, this little lid, to add some more glue. And then I use this paintbrush here. So let's go. This is the sixth canvas I'm working on. I need to make 10. So I just started this one yesterday. I think I'm gonna go the other side because here there's a problem with my canvas. I need to fix that before I glue paper on it. So, okay, let's go. Didn't get any question, so don't be shy. We can chat. I'm streaming from Canada. Where are you guys from? I always get a lot of people from Canada. Hello. Thanks for joining me in my studio. The names are going so fast. And obviously I still need to look at what I'm doing, so I'm trying to keep up with everything. Hello, Maxime, Alicia, Commandant, Sue. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm so lucky to be here in my studio. I don't know if you guys are in the office, if you are having a day off. So what I'm working on is I need to create 10 canvases like that. I cover them all, and then afterwards I do a pouring on it like this one. This is an example. This is a practice project that I've made on a simple sheet of paper. I have other ones here too. I have this, I have this. It's so fun because I put those pictures in an AI, and I asked the AI to frame the pictures and pretend they are this size, which is 16 by 20. I said, frame them and do like it's an exhibit. And I got like a very awesome picture. So I was able to visualize what this could actually look like. And I know that my pourings are going to be so much better, because those, with the examples I showed you, I was just using random paints that I have here, which I have been experimenting with. So some of them have water mixed in them. Like it's just so messy, all the glues together. And I just picked the colors, whatever I had left over. So that's why I know that the real ones are gonna look so much better. Let me know if you have questions. I'm hoping that I can reach the same number of people as yesterday. We were at 100 people live at the same time towards the end. I know 3,000 people showed up in my studio yesterday. That's amazing. I was very surprised to get that much interest. If you want to help me out, you can just like this live. It helps show TikTok that this is entertaining and this is fun, so it pushes it out to more people, and it can help me in my career, because this year my motto is visibility creates opportunity, and you can help me get more visibility and opportunities by sharing and liking. So something simple that doesn't cost a thing. Sometimes we want to support artists, but we don't have the money to do it. But you don't need to spend any money to support artists if you don't want to. You just a like, it's enough sometimes. And being here, and you can comment, you can ask me questions. This is my first solo project, solo exhibit, because I have been doing a lot of exhibits with colleagues where someone else picks a theme, you submit, and then you get to show your paintings. But this one, I control 100% of it. It will happen in May this year, and afterwards I'm self-publishing an author book based on this work. I'll have the 10 short stories published along with these 10 pieces. And I also want to write more about my artistic journey. It's young. My journey is young, because I've only been doing this since 2019. But I already have learned so much, and I know so much more about what kind of art I want to create. So that's what will be part of the book. And since I'm an author, I'm already used to self-publishing. I use different platforms to do the self-publishing, but anyone starting out, like if you want to start out and you need more info, I'd advise to start with the KDP platform, which is Amazon's platform, because that's where you reach the largest audience. So it's the easiest platform, but you still need to promote, you still need to talk about your book. Nothing magical. Maybe at some point it was magical because the market was not as saturated as it is now, but now it's very saturated. So you have to build an online presence, or you need to find a way to reach consumers. Otherwise, like, the book is probably just going to sit there on Amazon's virtual shelves, but at least you won't have to carry a huge inventory. I haven't seen any questions. Sorry if I missed your question. I want to try co-hosting, but I'm I'm scared. I tried it yesterday, but I messed it up. So, and then you never know who you're gonna be talking to. And I know what I'm doing can be weird to non-artistic people. But it would be fun to meet new people. Maybe I'll try it. Not today. Le Nain de Chardin. Hi. Dick. Hi. Skylar. Hi. Blake. Hi. Thanks for coming in my studio today. I'm working on the 6th Canva. Adding more glue. Doing the sides takes so much more patience. I'm streaming from Canada. Let me know where you guys are from. Let me know if you have questions. So I've been a published author since 2013. You can see a list of my books. Oh no, I didn't add the link, sorry. It's not ready yet. You can look up my name on Amazon. You will see everything there. I also created a list of the materials that I use in my studio. That link I do have in my bio, including the glue, because a lot of people are curious about the glue I'm using. It's this one, but you don't need to buy this expensive glue if it's just for a craft or just a one time that you want to try it. I use this one because it has UV protection in it, so it's allowing my work to last longer. But if you're just doing it for yourself, you don't need to invest that much money. One of my goals this year is to show up more consistently, show what I'm working on. But I'm a little worried because once I'm done gluing this, I don't really know what I'm going to be showing in my studio, because I'm going to be writing short stories and I don't really know what people expect to see from an author, because I can't speak while I'm writing. There's no way. I'm going to have to try different things and see what people are interested in. I guess I could do some writing sessions and let people know when I'm writing. But since I'm looking for more freedom, I don't really like to have that commitment. I feel like part of the reason I have been not feeling so great lately is because I miss having more freedom in my life. It's hard to depend on another adult, a boss that can allow you to go to the dentist. Like, you have to ask permission to be a human being. And if I'm privileged enough not to have to do that, then I feel my life will be so much better. So that's why I'm really pushing my art this year. There are many ways to make money when you make art. Here in Canada, they do have some programs where they can invest in your art. There's also, you can sell it. I've been able to sell some of my work, the more conventional work that I'm making, but this work, I don't know if it could be sold, because I feel it's not really decorative. It's more like a conversational piece. But in my Delulu land, I feel like we never know what can happen. And if we don't try, then for sure we'll never know. I'd rather try something that doesn't work than not try anything. And I mean, if people can sell a banana glued to the wall, like why can't I get to a point where I can sell the art that I enjoy making? Just need to reach the right type of people that do appreciate the message behind my art and that are looking for something different. When you go to art fairs, typically the people that buy, they're looking for, and I'm not saying that it's not great, but typically here people are more into like animal, realistic paintings. Like they'll go for the owls, the frogs, and that's not something I enjoy making myself. So there's only so far you are willing to go to be a commercial success. Same thing in books. Like I enjoy writing something that's easy to read, more mainstream, but at the same time I know that people really, really love romance novels. But I don't want to write romance. I don't want to sell that. I don't know, it's like I don't believe in romance anymore. So I don't want to write about it. It would just be fate to me. Right now I'm working on a fantasy book because I dream of having magical powers. Don't we all dream about that? I want to control everything. I want to be in control of everything. So if I had magical powers, I could do that. If I could pick a superpower, I would pick can't find the word, the one where you can travel anywhere. Just snap your fingers. I don't want to travel through time, but just through geography. So you can go and have dinner in Thailand and come back and sleep in your bed. And then you go to, I don't know, a mountain, the beach. You escape the cold when it's too cold here in Canada. I feel it's the best superpower one could have. I'm sorry if I missed your questions. I haven't seen any questions today. That's weird. Typically, I get at least a couple of comments. If you'd like to support me, you can, first of all, leave some hearts. Stay here with me in my studio. You can comment, you can share, you can follow my profile. I know there are also little gifts that you can send me. This all shows the algorithm that this live deserves to have more people and is being sent to more people. So I get seen more. So that's how you can help me. I also have an affiliate link in my bio. So when you buy on Amazon through my link, it gives me a couple of monies. So Amazon makes less profit and I benefit from your support. Hello. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being in my studio. Let me know if you have questions. hate it when the glue gets all the way up. Find it annoying. It's like, no, don't like it. No. Hello, thanks for joining me in my studio today. I'm gluing this little piece of dictionary on the canvas. It's my 6th canvas I'm working on. I need to make 10. It takes about 10 hours to complete one canvas. And afterwards, I'm doing a paint pouring on top of it in the middle. So this is what it could look like. These are mock-ups that I've created on paper. Oh, thanks for the little hearts. I need more hearts. No idea what you're doing, but wow, you got my attention. Thank you so much. So this is what I'm doing. So I cover the canvases. The ones I'm working on are 16 by 20. And in the end, I'll have to write 10 short stories. So the link between the painting and the stories are the little words here that I'm gluing. And I also want to publish a book at the end, but there's going to be an exhibit in May here in Quebec, the province of Quebec. I'm going to be showing, when I do the pouring, I feel is the most interesting part. It goes very quickly, so make sure you're subscribing, well, following, so you get notified when I do the pouring. I also record these sessions and add them to my YouTube. So if you miss something, you can see there on YouTube. I feel like the pouring is the most interesting part because that's when you see how the paint reacts. It just flows. And then it's stressful because you're like, no, don't go that way. No, a little bit. Like, I wish the pink would show more or something like that. It's a good moment. Or maybe I'll cry, I don't know. Because if it goes wrong, or it can also go wrong when it dries, because sometimes it looks awesome once when it's wet, but then it dries weird or it cracks. So that's very frustrating because you like it one way and then the next morning it changed completely. Hello, thanks for joining. So I talked about, I'm gonna self-publish a book based on this work. The theme of this project is life-changing decisions. I have met with 10 different people, older people, some in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s. And I asked them to tell me their life story. And I didn't know where I was going to go with that. But I realized that each one of them had something, like a point in their lives where they made a life-changing decision, like starting a business, choosing to keep a baby when it wasn't planned, giving up on going to university because a brother died and the person had to stay home to help the dad with his business. All different decisions that have had a big difference in their lives. So following those interviews, that's when I decided that this needed to be the theme for the exhibit. I do have all the material that I need to start writing, but I haven't started writing yet. Let me know if you have questions. I've been an author since 2013, and I've been working in visual arts since 2019. Wait, I think I said that wrong. Author since 2013 and visual artist since 2019. Yeah, okay. And I don't earn a living from this. I make a couple of $100 each year since I got started. But this year I plan to put way more time and work on getting more visible, getting more creations, getting more books published. I'm working on a novel right now. I'm finishing a certificate in university on literature. So I need to stack my projects, like I can't do them all at once. It's hard for me to pick which ones are going to be prioritized each year because I always get excited and I feel like skipping from one to the next. But I'm working on this for now. I want to finish those 10. And my side quest is finishing at the same time my certificate in university. I only have two classes left, and it's online, so I get to pick a little bit my schedule. But I still have like a limited amount of time to finish each course. So I'm almost done with the course that I'm taking right now. I'll have 2 more after that. And then I'll graduate. I don't think I'm going back to school after that. I dreamed of studying at the PhD level. I have an MBA. But then I realized like just this short certificate, I think I'm done. Never say never, but I think I'm done. There are other ways to learn things than having the actual paper, but I do enjoy the papers. I'm a people pleaser, and I tend to be like to conform to expectations. And so I felt like without a diploma, my work wasn't credible, or I wasn't credible as an artist. And if I was speaking to a friend, I would never agree to say that. It's not because you don't have a diploma in something that you're not credible. You can be self-taught, especially in the arts. But if you want to be taken seriously, you do need to develop like a kind of professional vocabulary. So that's what I was looking to gain from my certificate. And I did learn like so many things, and it gave me permission to do different things too. Because like I said, I'm a very conventional girl. So I thought you had to write perfect, like with all the commas at the right place. But then in my classes, they're making me read something like a whole book without any periods. Like, what? Like, we're allowed to do that? And since I'm looking for freedom, this is something that I needed to know, that I do get to do whatever I want in my writing, and I can translate that to my paintings too. I need to free myself a little bit from those shoulds. Most of my life, I'm like, oh, I should do this, I should do this, I have to do this, I have to. It's driving me insane. Sorry if I missed your questions. I haven't seen any. You guys are quiet today. Thanks for being here anyway. I guess you like my ranting. 90 people are here. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate your presence with me in the studio. I hope this inspires you to create your own things. I had someone knitting with me yesterday. Not with me in the studio. Oh, the little hearts. Yay! Love getting hearts. Not knitting in the studio, but someone say, hey, I'm knitting while I'm watching you. Like, yay, awesome. We're all being creative together. Yes, more hearts. I need more hearts. Come on, let's go, people. Yay! It's like clapping. All the little hearts are showing up. So exciting. Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. This is great. I need you guys to support me because it helps so much. I'm hoping to get more people to see what I'm working on and maybe get interest from, I don't know, the media. I don't know. I don't know what can happen. I don't know what to visualize. Maybe a gallery. What else? Who could help me move on into my career? I don't have gallery representation. I don't know if I would work fast enough to be sold in a gallery. Maybe if they accept people that don't work, they don't produce a whole lot of work. Thank you for the heart. So much appreciated. I feel like you guys are clapping when I see the little hearts on the screen. Thanks for being here with me today. I have to confess that I have been working much faster since I'm making the live, because it's just, oh yeah, I'll have people watching me, so I have to get into the studio. I try to look at both sides of the little pieces so I can choose the side that has the most ink on it, because I feel it looks like I left an empty space on the canvas if I have too many empty spaces. So thanks everyone who gave me some hearts. Thanks for liking my live. We might beat yesterday's visibility, so you guys are awesome. So if you just got here, I'm working on my 6th Canva. What is this? Okay, yes. This is a project that I'm working on. I need to make 10 of those, but the goal is to have them all covered in little dictionary pieces, and then I'll do a pouring on top. So the link between my writing, because I'm an author, and my paintings. I'll be writing 10 short stories, and the paintings are going to go along with those stories. So yeah, that's my project. It will be exhibited here on May 28th probably. We're going to be doing a lunch on that date. I'm hoping to have journalists there, the local media. I'll be inviting the local media. I'll be sharing the invitation here too. I know you guys are from all over the planet, so I don't think there's a way any one of you would be able to make it, but I still want to share the design of my invitation and just continue sharing the journey. And I'm thinking maybe of asking my daughter to do a live during the night that we are doing the like the actual showing. Where will that be? Okay, it's in a town called Saint-Georges. It's in the province of Quebec in Canada. So we'll probably be doing a live from the event. So I get to share the event with you guys virtually. Oh, that's so hard to say. I'm from Quebec. Yay! Hello, Miss Moon. Do you know where Saint-Georges is? It's about an hour's drive south of Quebec City. I'm adding more glue. If you want to see the glue, that's the one I'm using. I got a link in my bio. So I don't have many papers left. Near Sir Richelieu. Okay, I'm gonna wait for you to type back. It's in a region called Beauce. The Beauce region typically is known more than like all the towns. Miss Moon, okay, I see. Good luck on your showtime. Thanks. Oh, my little cup is empty. I'll have to tear more people. Tear more paper tonight. Sorry, you know, I'm pretty sure you can tell English is my second language, so sometimes I'm looking for words. Thanks for joining me. Okay, my goal is to finish those and then I'll be done for today. Monique, Bethany, hi. Nacho Mom, hi. Welcome in my studio. Thanks for joining me. Hey, we're almost beating yesterday's live. I think I got up to 110 people at the same time. I told that to my husband. He didn't know what to say. He's like, what? You were speaking to 100 people at once? Yeah, right from home. Right from Quebec. And I know some of you guys are from other countries. So it's amazing that I get to speak to so many different people. And I get to share my artistic journey with you guys. This is my first solo project, my first solo exhibit. I'm seeing much bigger this year. I've been to Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu, old Quebec City. Loved it. Yeah, it's great. If you want to visit. So I guess you're from Canada if you've been, or you're in the province of Quebec. Is that what you mean? And those are the places you visited? I still need to visit Military Mom. Okay, so that's why you came here. Oh, someone from BC. Hi. Oh, you're the Military Mom. Yeah, I think it's the same person. I think the best thing about having a partner in the military is having the opportunity to visit different places. unless you're like my husband who doesn't want to travel at all, just wants to eat his regular food. He doesn't want to, he likes to sleep in his bed. Yes, true. You like to travel. I guess you have to if you're going to live the military life. You have to enjoy that. I actually met a person. Your craft is so relaxing to watch. Thank you so much. I met a person for this project so I was asking people about their lives so I can write short stories about them. And I met a wife of a military person, and she had 2 or 3 kids, I can't remember, but she was able to visit Europe because her husband was stationed in Germany, I think. And she went camping with her kids, and she was telling me that like it's all normal, like camping with my kids in France, in Italy. And so she had a great time living in Europe while her husband was stationed there. And her kids decided to join the military. I'm almost done for today. So last chance if you have questions, if you want to share something with me, an idea that you have. I hope you got inspired to create on your own, or you can join me tomorrow and create along with me in my studio. I've been doing lives every day for the past 2 weeks, I think. I don't want to commit to do one every day, but I just so happen to do one every day. Welcome. Yes, we have other military members in the family, and the wives have seen a lot of the world. Oh, I wouldn't want anyone that I know in the military just because I'm too scared for them. Like it comes with downsides, obviously, but seeing the world is so awesome. It must be very stressful when like you have loved ones in the military. I'm almost done. Those are the last 2 little pieces I'm gluing for today. I need to make more for tomorrow, probably while I watch some reality TV tonight. Let me show you just what I've done for today. So this is 2 days worth of gluing, and you can see the one here I did yesterday. My son just received his first deployment paper. Scary, but I'm proud. Yeah, you have to be very proud. So cool. Thanks everyone for being here. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for all the hearts. This is the type of glue I'm using. You can find the links in the show notes. Not the show notes, sorry. I was doing podcasting earlier. Okay, so you can find the link in my bio. And thanks everyone for your support. I'll probably be in my studio tomorrow around the same time. So if you want to join, you're welcome to come back. Thanks, bye.